So hello everyone, my name is David Arzate here. I'm back to be doing another deck profile that I want to give a little update on because the first one, well, the first video was a few months ago, and unfortunately due to the recent ban list, I can't do it. But unfortunately, I kind of shared a special one for you today because I want to customize my own cards, and as you see in the previous video, you've seen the Luna Light as a Princess Luna from My Little Pony, and I want to basically fit all the archetypes of all the things that fit their personality, or I think I might have got it from somewhere else. But hey, everyone has their own play style, and I think I'm gonna love it. So this one is gonna be showcasing all about the Blackwings. About Blackwings. Let's do this. All right. First, I have 3 copies of Simoon, and then his effect activates, allows any if you control no monsters in your hand, then you can banish 1 other Blackwing monster from your hand, then place Black Whirlwind, and face up, then immediately after this resolves, I can normal summon without having to tribute it. But then also you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except dark monsters. Which since most of my monsters are basically dark monsters, I can such summon at this card, then banish it. Then you can set, but unfortunately at the end of the turn, send the Black Whirlwind placed by this effect to the graveyard, and if you take 1,000 points of damage. So I got 3 Shmoo. Okay. 3 Shamal, just for the discard effect on the hand to actually place in the Black Whirlwind, and if a Blackwing Secret Monster or a Blackwing Dragon special summon on your field while this card's in graveyard, banish this card, then target 1 Blackwing Monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. This will be added for another resource material, and Black Feather Whirlwind. Next, I have 2 new support of the new Blackwing Vada. This is for just if you have a Blackwing monster, you can special summon it. Then you can send the required materials along with the monsters, that goes along with that, add it to level 8. So that way you can synchro summon Black Dragon to the field. That's an extender. Next, I'll have 3 copies of Sudri, I think. And then when this is normal summoned, you can actually add 1 card that mentions Blackwing Dragon from your deck to your hand. Then, also, you contribute 1 other monster, then special summon a Phantom Glimmer token, which is a level 2 tuner monster. But then you take 700 points of damage. Then you cannot special summon for the extra for rest of the turn except secret monsters. So, but most of mine is going to be synchro summoning. Next, I have the 1 copy of Shangara. This was only just if I have a monster I control with 200 more attack points. I can special summon it this card from my hand. Then you can once per turn this way, and then if you control a Blackwing Synchro monster, critical effect, you can banish this card from the graveyard. Then target 1 face-up monster control. Then destroy it. This is just for a pop. I'll destroy a trap card. Next up, I went for Chinook the Snow Blast, just for like the required materials for the effect of Vada. So to send this card. I did use this one. I never used it. I just used this for the material. Next up, I think I brought one Sirocco the Dawn just for the actual normal summon. But I think I just only did that because I think I want to add more Blackwings into my deck right now. And then and using the effect of Black Whirlwind can be good as well. Just add another one. Next, 3 copies of Borrow the Spear, since just for an extender play. Just because if you control a Blackwing monster, you get to special summon it. Then and it does this card attacks a defense position monster and inflict piercing damage. Just like extender play. I also brought in 2 Gale the Whirlwind too, just for another extender, but also once per turn. Then you can special summon this card. Once per turn, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Then the target becomes half of its current attack and defense points. So this is just for decreasing its attack points, which is really good. 1 Orochi the Squall, just if you have another extender, but also it's a tuner monster. You could do it very well. And if you use this card, you can Orochi once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you can target one monster on the field and change the battle position. So good for like just target, and you can make control. One, Harmon Train the Dust, just for another material for another thing. And once per turn, this thing with this card normal special summon, you can target one monster. Then you increase this level by that monster. Targeting level 4, it'll be level 6. One Zapdos the Elite, just for its effect in the graveyard, you can return another one face-up card you control to your hand. That's what's up in this card, and if you do, take 400 points of damage. Then you can only use this effect once per duel. Okay. One, Chris the Cracking of Dawn. If you control a Blackwing, does their extender. Also, once per turn, this cannot be destroyed by spell or traps. Just for another one. Next, 2 effect Veilers. Just hand traps. Just to stop my opponent's plays during the opponent's turn. Next up, I got a Bestial Biomet, just for a banish effect for my dark monsters. Then you can add, just you can add one dragon monster, which it goes well with the Bestial Descent Worm. That's only it. Now let's get on to the spells. Black Whirlwind, just really useful. Blackwing monster is normal. If Blackwing monster is normal summoned to your field, then add one Blackwing monster from your deck to your hand with the less attack points of that monster. Really good to add Blackwing monsters, because if you run like 2 of them in the spell and trap card zone, and then every time you normal summon, you can just get two Blackwing with different names from your deck to your hand. That's what this Blackwing's functions. How it just relies on the spells. But the only drawback is that when they use the spells, like if someone has a Heartbeat Feather Duster or a spell or trap card that can actually destroy the spells, then the deck will be useless, or it'll be more harder. Next, I add the new support of the 2 Black Feather Whirlwind. Once per turn, you can special summon, and if you special summon a Dark Synchro monster, then in the extra deck, then you can give one of your Blackwing monsters or Blackwing Dragon that's banished in the graveyard with less attack than the special summon monster, so summon it. Then once per turn, if a dark monster you control that would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can remove one black feather counter from the field instead. Which just adds for more protection and reviving. So, Lower Darkness, just for more draw power, but then it costs over risk. Yeah, if you don't have any dark monsters in your hand, you can send the entire hand to the graveyard, which is kind of a risk, but good for draw power. One Monster Reborn, just to revive back. Now let's go on the traps. Twin Shadow. This is for having the Synchro Summon. And if you control 2 or more Blackwing monsters, you can activate this card from your hand. Shuffle 2 of your Blackwing monsters, 1 tutor and 1 match, or in your graveyard, but into the deck or extra deck, and special summon 1 Blackwing Synchro monster or Blackwing Dragon. So, but it's just for another Synchro. 3 infinite, just to 3 infinite permanents. Then I have Covering Fire as a normal spell card. This is just for in case if the opponent's attacks a monster on your side of the field, activate this card during the damage step. The attack monster gains attack points of attack of one other face-up monster on the other side during the damage step only. This I rely on. Sometimes I use this one just in case if I have 2 monsters and one of them gets attacked, I activate the trap card. Then it gains attack points based on my nearest comrade, but that only works this only lasts until the end of the damage step, but then it goes back to normal. But this is just a quick re-up. 1 Mirror Force, that's destroy, and 1 negate attack. I know, I'm not like a pro or anything, but hey, I just do what it works. Next, let's go for the extra deck. The extra deck is actually kind of special too. I customized this one as well. I like it because it's really cool. Let's start off with something else. 2 Blackwing Dragon. These, I mean, just to have, the 2 Blackwing Dragons. Sometimes I need them for something for spell removal traps, and this works really well for the new one with these new ones. So 2 Blackwing Dragons, then 2 Blackwing Assault Dragon. Unfortunately, I don't have a third one yet, but I will plan on getting one soon. This one is a really good one. It's like, or it can either be session summoned by by banishing 1 tuner synchro monster and 1 Blackwing Dragon from face up or your graveyard. So, and it works compatible. Then 2 of the 2 Blackwing with the Wicked Wind. I mean, this is just for the synchro tuner support, for just to excel synchro with this, and I just really like it. I love these new support and new rarities as well from the 25th anniversary. Just really sick. 1 hot dragon Archfiend Abyss works well by combining the Blackwing Dragon and the Orochi the Squall if you had added it to your hand. So, not another combo and quick effect. 1 Assault Blackwing Chidori, just to just in case you need to fight an opponent that has way more attack points than the most strongest one, because the most strongest one that I have normally is the Blackwing Dragon, but this will add more boost to it by depending on the number of 300 attack for each Blackwing monster in my graveyard. And if it gets destroyed, I could have 1 beast type synchro monster in my graveyard, except this card, and then special summon it. 1 Nothing the Starlight. This is for the additional normal summon and a burn damage for 800. Then you can target a monster, 1 face-up monster, and then it loses 800 attack point and defense points. So it's kind of like a good one. 1 Chidori, just for more. This card for more destruction play. 1 the classic Blackwing Armor Master, the Obsidian Hawk Joe for reviving. 1 Bond of Floor. 1 Blackwing Full Armor Master. And Nightmare Unicorn. That's pretty much it, basically it. So, thank you so much for watching about this Blackwing, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for stopping by. Bye.